Danny Flex from SecondsOut here with my old friend Dillian Whyte. It's what I've always called you, it's what I'm going to continue to call you. You're here for Shakan Pitters, one of your guys, challenging for a title. It'll be your first title as a manager. How excited are you about this?
You know what, it's really, really exciting, you know, just to see everything that I put together in terms of the negotiations, getting a fight. It was quite intricate because he wasn't mandated for this fight, you know. So obviously they played hardball a little bit. So there's a rematch clause in there, and I get it still, you know. So he's the champion. So it's him. We've got to follow suit until we get our hands on the belt. But for me, it's good, you know, coming from the media side and then moving into a passion of what I like and going into the management side and negotiating the terms, where it's going to be, getting a live slot on BT for Shaq. So this is the first on many levels for myself and for Shaq, because obviously this is the traction, you know, I believe he deserves getting this title, and then, you know, hopefully it's of many more, and just to go on and do better and bigger things, you know.
You revealed to me off camera as well there could be a move into punditry in your near future. Just tell us a bit about that.
No, do you know, like, listen, I love everything about the boxing, being there, watching, giving my opinion, because everything's an opinion, really, because obviously you don't know, because there's upsets, you know what I mean? And funny enough, this is off the beat. You know, I watched a fight the other day with one of the guys was the favourite, the talent, and then the other guy, he just didn't read the script. And he got the kid out of there, and I was like, he's not reading the manuscript, this kid. And so that's boxing, you know, in terms of, even if we believe we know and we think that, you know, Sonny is the favourite, but sometimes there's an upset. Cody's the favourite. There could be, you know, like boxing, we don't know. We can only have our opinion. So I just love being in that position, watching people, gauging something off that, and saying my experience in the sport or watching it or educating myself will give me this opinion conclusion. So it's funny. So I like that side. So yeah, I've talked to a few people, and potentially there might be a move into punditry, maybe with the MTK shows. It's from a little while ago I was meant to get myself in there, but I've been doing so much stuff, really, really busy. So I didn't pick the dates, but I do need to look at it because it's something I want to do. Maybe just like as a guest punditry, you know, that, and start and fill myself in a little bit. So yeah, that's on the table there. So and they've done really good as well. Congratulations to them, because they got the golden contract now, and that's with Sky. So listen, they're making big moves, those boys.
Well, they've got the big British, all Scottish British title fight coming up as well. It was a big move that they got that as well. They seem to be making big moves every month or so at the moment.
Big moves. Even the show, was it in Ireland, that show?
Which one?
The big outdoor one they done. It looked amazing. Yeah. I watched it.
Top rank, yeah.
Listen, hey, that show. I spoke to Lee Eaton as well about it, and I was like, listen, that looks amazing. That, you know, I would have loved to have been there and just to take in that kind of atmosphere. I watched the whole show.
Sure, your time will come.
I watched the whole show. Thanks very much. I keep grafting. It will come. I watched the whole show, and it was a long show, but I managed to do it. I did it. I watched it at my bro Dillian's house, and he's like, hey, what's this you're watching? He said, hey, don't disturb me. I'm busy. You know that. But I mean, it was good, and those boys are really working hard. They got Top Rank. They got ESPN. Now they've got Sky on board. Listen, they're getting plugged into the right channels, and you know, you want to be on board with people who are growing and evolving and going in the right direction, you know what I mean?
You mentioned your bro Dillian. Let's clear up the elephant in the room. I'm sure you've seen people talking about it on social media. Yeah. What can you tell us about your relationship with Dillian?
No, Dill's my bro, but what it is people go on about my name and so on. I didn't hide my name. Even before, Lamar was a name I used to use on interview, if you actually go back and check. Yeah. But you know, talking on here too much about it, obviously I've come from a past, you know, I changed my name at one point, so you know. But most of my family and friends, whoever you know me, you know my name's Dean. So what it is people go on about it and talk about, oh, this is his name or that's his name. It's irrelevant. Really, what boils down to is people tune in for the content and what I talk about. If I weren't talking sense, they wouldn't tune in, and that's a fact. You know what I mean? So if you look at the content, then you're happy with that. If you don't like it, then you leave a comment. It's all that about who I am or what name. I could change my name to Eddie Hearn. What difference would it make? You know what I mean?
Might cause a bit of confusion.
Then you just have to say, hey, the black Eddie Hearn, not the white Eddie Hearn, you know? So, but people have an opinion, and obviously I must be doing something right, because you get a lot of haters, you got a lot of negative comments, but I don't even buy into that. I continue grafting and working and elevating myself. It doesn't matter who I am. For me, people worry about those little things. I continue to elevate and grow, and I'll just leave it there.
So is it fair to say you refer to each other as bro because you're very close, basically?
No, he is my bro. Plain and simple.
Okay.
Yeah. You know that?
However you choose to interpret that.
However you chose to interpret it.
Fair enough. And just on the subject of him, he's been out for a while now. We all know the kind of stuff around that. How's he getting on mindset-wise, and how is he basically?
I won't go too much into it. There's not much I can say about it, but he's in good spirits as best as he can be. Obviously, he's a tough guy. You know, this time right now there's a lot of frustration, and you know, he's someone that wants to fight, as we all know. He's outspoken, and at the minute he can't do a lot of speaking. So that's really as much as I can say on it. There's not much, you know what I mean? So he's okay though.
With you branching out into all these different areas and your own career progressing at a very fast rate, does that mean you've got now less time to devote to him and what he's doing? Have you had to delegate a little bit of that? Yeah,
it is a bit different, because before I was full on and we was doing virtually everything together basically, but now as I've got older, I've branched out a little bit and I'm doing stuff, but we're still a team. We talk all the time, every day, loads of times a day, and we train together when times are there, if he feels in the mood. And yeah, I'm just, listen, the journey I've come on right now, I'm saying there's scope for more growth, so I need to take it. I'm getting older as well, so you know, sometimes you have opportunities and they pass you by. I don't want to be the guy that makes opportunities pass me by, so what I do is I'll focus, plan, and keep my nut down, and do what I need to do to get into position. It's going well.
And last question, if Shakan is successful on Saturday and becomes your first champion, who will be the next one? Who will be number 2?
I've got a guy, I can't name him actually just yet. I can't name him. I nearly was going to, I can't name him, but he's I'm working on someone. Very good talent, got a good record. I think it's 9-0, 7 knockouts, and he's a small fighter as well. A little bit of a punch.
Giving us enough of a clue there, maybe, to go and find him later.
You might be able to, but I'll just do it there. But yeah, he's fighting soon, so hopefully he will be out soon. And I'm looking at some other smaller guys as well. So I'm just working, but at the moment, I'm keeping the lid on it until I actually put pen to paper with some of these people, you know?
Brilliant. Well, we really appreciate your time. As you pointed out yourself, people are always interested in what you've got to say. Yeah. So I'm sure we'll see you again soon, and best of luck for Shaq on Saturday night.
Thanks very much.